blessing in disguise.
She can still feel it.
Did she burn herself because she's blind and like tipped over something like a candle?
Was she blind
would
because she
all-
got burned?
Or did she just get burned and that blind her too? Because that's a two birds, one stone shitty situation.
She looked fine from the head up, but like
Okay.
her torso was just a real horror show. And
How are the
she's wearing a
tits?
bikini. Like a 6 out of 10.
Okay,
and that's
that's
Oh
that's
workable.
giving
shit,
her
it's
the-
actually streaming.
That's giving her the burn victim. bonus. So
Ooh.
yeah. Anyway,
Did
she
it look
was-
like half melted wax?
she's smiling, and they're like, she's wearing the bikini, and she's smiling, and she's all burnt up, and she's blind. And the number one comment, I love her smile. It's like someone's trying extra hard to be nice this holiday season.
just no lifts.
I'm not smiling. I'm grimacing.
You look absolutely ghoulish.
Yeah, she looks ravenous.
Burn victim, that's got to be the worst kind of injury to have. Is if it's on your face or a big part of your body. Because it's like, it seems like your skin just doesn't recover from that. You're just kind of fucked.
I wonder how well it can recover. Like, we've all seen the worst of it. But what does modern medicine do now with skin? Like, they can get you... People are very sensitive, especially to faces not being quite right. If you're just a little bit off, we're on top of it. But how well can they do now?
Not that
I don't know. Probably not
This
well
lady
enough.
was last week, all right? Like
Well, then she's not done, right? I want to see a woman who was burned 5 years ago.
that's what this was. These weren't fresh burns. I mean, she was like an old-timey burn victim. There's nothing we can do. There's actually a movie coming out called Rabid
Actually,
or
I'm not
something
Googling this.
about this lady who gets terribly disfigured. This lady gets terribly disfigured. Her face, it's like the skin is ripped off her jaw, her like cheeks, and her teeth are all exposed, like and she goes to this experimental clinic that uses stem cells, but the stem cells somehow turn her into some sort of like bloodthirsty rabid person. It's one of those, like, it's a horror movie, but I would imagine stem cells is the next leap forward, because skin grafts, that's just
Well, fish
not
skin.
treating the underlying issue.
Yeah, fish skin is huge.
Fish skin.
We talked about this, where you guys thought I was lying when I said that trans person got a pussy.
I've
made of
forgotten
fish
this
skin.
conversation, and I still think you're lying.
we went through it last time. I wasn't lying. It was
Taylor,
like
are you new here? You expect me to remember?
Woody doesn't know what he had for
multiple
breakfast.
studies being like, oh, we figured out tilapia skin. Like, if you burn yourself real bad, you can use that, and that apparently is pretty helpful. And it doesn't give you scales. Like, it apparently just kind of looks like.
Of course, it doesn't give you scales.
They use a scaleless fin, a scaleless fish, dummy. That's why it's all catfish.
skin, very smooth.
I just made that up, but
Yeah, it's catfish.
Yeah.
That horrible catfish.
You can see the
slimy
whiskers.
skin.
Look.
Yeah, careful with him. He'll whip at you. He'll hit you. Yeah.
dude, while we're body shaming, should we move on to Joe Rogan?
Does he deserve
I
any
can't
body
body
shame? He
shame that
deserves
guy.
praise.
Ooh, interesting. I thought I was gonna have the only take on this. I didn't think. Here, let me pull
Dude's
up.
like 55 and,
oh my
and looks
gosh, that's
powerful.
exactly what I think.
He's got an HGH body or TRT or something, but I'm fat. I can't throw stones
He's
at him.
not fat. He looks
No, I said
powerful.
I'm fat, but
Oh,
he
okay.
has an HGH body. You haven't seen this photo yet, but
I've seen
he's
it.
got. Oh, you have?
Yeah.
He's
Here,
got that, like,
I'm gonna
my
link it so you
organs
have
are
a
way too
current
big
one.
for my body look,
You have it in front of you.
which is a side effect of HGH, right? Organ growth.
Oh, okay. All right. So look, his midsection. All right. So that's not fat. You can,
No,
this-
not
Right.
at all.
One of the issues I think that we're gonna have with this particular image is the resolution's a little low because it's like a screen cap or whatever.
Okay.
So what are actually abs look kind of like fade together and kind of look like flab, but he does
shit.
have an unnatural look about him. It is an unnatural look. However, I'm gonna go with that thing Woody says all the time about how, like, those old ladies with facelifts. Well, you don't look old or young. You're a whole new thing, and I don't think it's
28-year-old lizard.
necessarily worse than the alternative.
Yeah, exactly. So I showed this picture to my wife and daughter, and they both thought he was horrific. And I'm like, I get that he's not your standard. I like Kyle's phrasing of a whole new thing. But when you look at I'm pretty sure about that, 52-year-olds, I think that's a top 5% body.
52-year-old comedians who sit in a chair all day.
Yeah.
That's a top 5% body, I think. I think that whatever version of him that has never had testosterone and HGH and stuff. Now, maybe if your thing is being particularly sensitive to bubble guts or whatever, then you disagree. But, dude, whatever hypothetical universe Joe is out there, I think is way worse than that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't follow the picture and like read all the threads or anything, but what I was seeing from people, at least on Twitter, of the picture was like,
Okay.
no one was saying, "Oh, Joe's fat."
No.
It was more like, we knew it. We knew he was on a bunch of HGH. He's got HGH gut. Like
Got
that
him.
was that was more the take. As if like you couldn't tell, like his head might be almost as big as mine at this point. Like almost.
does any-
Can you imagine if I got on HGH? I would look absurd. Big brow ridge, but yeah, look at his shoulder girdle, like the nice cut under his pecs.
He's got a nice
the
cut under his
shoulder
pecs.
build,
The traps,
traps.
next to his. If people don't know, traps is this muscle here. It kind of goes from your neck to your deltoids like that, and you can look a little pencil necky, and like he looks buff.
Yeah,
If you
for
look
sure.
from his neck to his chest, like 1% better. Very good. His belly, like some people are gonna get turned off by that, but I see it and think, yeah, it's like a Brock Lesnar-y kind of big, thick guy, but not fat. He's
just got big organs now.
yeah.
from
I don't know.
HGH.
I wonder if HGH is worth it, right? Because correct me if you guys know more about this, but it's my understanding that people take HGH to pair with testosterone for all their joint health and their ligaments. Like if you just take T, people get injured, at least in sports, like hockey and whatever. But if you take